The Enneagram has allowed me to relax into who I am and to know that I don't have to fill every leadership vacuum that I see. I can simply be and observe and relax into who I really am. I experience my feelings primarily as feeling out of control. So when feelings come up, in the past, before I knew much about the Enneagram, that would most quickly come up as anger, because feeling out of control would just feel like outside forces exuding all kinds of pressure on me. And now I recognize that it's just emotions and they will pass, and I get to just experience those and then really look at them and figure out what's bringing them to the surface. I've been described as someone who walks into the room and the air gets sucked out of it, which I found just startling to hear that people experienced me that way. And I mean, I'd simply walked into a room and sat in a chair. It wasn't as if I even opened my mouth and said anything. And when I was in my 20s, I mean, I can look back now and see how angry and huge my energy was, and how my sense of humor was. I was very witty and yet very biting wit. People were petrified of me. And even though I have tempered so much of that, it's still, I can just raise an eyebrow, and for someone else doing that, it wouldn't mean anything. But for me, there are people who literally sit back in their chairs. So I just get to be aware of how much my energy is bigger than other types, as well as how easily I can project it and not even mean to do so. They see a large, boisterous woman with a great sense of humor who laughs easily and has huge energy. And underneath that is someone who is incredibly sensitive, who has a huge heart, and is really just floored by innocence. And I often shock people when they look over and I have tears running down my face. Our power when we're conscious is for good. It is for the betterment of the world and people we care about. We are all about nurturing those we care about, and even those we don't know, if we're so inclined. We have huge hearts. We have big energy that, again, can just envelop someone and make them feel so safe. The biggest thing I think to celebrate is simply our ability to enjoy life to its fullest when we're conscious, and just absolutely enjoying everything exactly as it is in the moment, as if this were our last moment on earth.